Let's talk about Social Security. When should we start taking Social Security? Some people think it's better to take it earlier than later, whereas other people say it's better to take it at your retirement age. Other people say wait until you're 70. I don't know if it's a good time, any good time. It really kind of depends upon your situation. I mean, I'm hearing more and more people talk about it. I hear people say, as soon as I'm eligible, I'm going to take my Social Security. I don't care if I lose money or whatever. I'm going to take it as soon as I'm eligible because I'm tired. I'm out of here. Other people say, I'm going to wait until I'm at my retirement age and then I'm going to take Social Security. Other people say, I'm going to wait until I'm 70. Again, I don't know the right answer. I guess it depends upon what other resources you have, what your situation is. I mean, I know during the pandemic, a lot of people who were eligible for Social Security took Social Security. They really didn't have any income coming in, and they really needed to make that decision in order to survive. Other people said, well, I'm going to wait and take Social Security when I can also work and not be penalized for earning money. And that becomes at retirement age, your retirement age, and each person is different, so you need to look that up for yourself. I just know that the younger you are, the longer you have to work. That's what I could say. It keeps getting longer and longer and longer. But you kind of got to look at it. Again, I reflect on this because as I talk to more and more people, I'm saying, well, I thought, most people are going to wait until the 70s. You get the most bang for your buck. And now I'm here, Some people say, I may not even live until I'm 70. I'm out of here. I need to have that. Others say, well, if I get it now, I can work, get my Social Security, and I can bank my money, and then I'll be able to just, if I stop working, I already have some money saved up. Then the thing is, well, they're going to tax Social Security. How you handle that? So there's a lot of questions that go around Social Security. Do you have taxes taken out? When you decide you have taxes taken out of your Social Security. I mean, I heard a guy telling me he's going to keep all his money. He's not letting them keep their money and use the money like they want it. He's going to take his money, invest it, and at the end of the year, if he has to pay them, he's going to pay them. I don't know. I'm not here to give you answers. I'm here just to make you think about it because, again, I was the kind of person who always thought, I'm going to wait until I'm 70. I'm going to get the most bang for my buck. But as I listen to more and more people talk and how they're really giving some good insight into maybe I should take it at retirement age. Maybe I should take it just when I'm supposed to take it or when I'm quote unquote eligible, especially since I know I can still work, I can still do a lot of things, and I can do some banging. I'll have more money to travel. Again, as for the tax benefits, you got to figure out how you're going to work your taxes. Some people don't have a lot of deductions. Some people, some people don't even have a house. Some people don't even have taxes. It depends upon your situation. And some people, I always say, be creative. You want to make the most of your senior life, and you want to make the most of your money. I'm a firm advocate to have the home-based business because then you get to write off certain expenses and your tax liabilities are smaller because you're minding your own business. But you have to decide what works best for you and your family. I just say that think about it, talk to people, investigate because you might not be open-minded. It may mean now if you're 62, it may mean now if you're 66 in years or whatever, it may be now. If you want to wait until you're 70, you got your pension coming in, you got money, you're working, you might not need the money. I don't know. I had a brainstorm and I had to think about it. My decision, my thought process, and so talking to more people, and they're just saying, I'm going to get my money. I'm taking it out. The government says it's not losing money. There's not enough money in the system. I'm going to take control of my money as soon as I can because I don't trust the government to do what they're supposed to do. Or, I can use the money now. I can take the money. I can invest it. I can make more money. Whatever they're going to give me, I can invest that in the stock bonds or whatever it is. And I can actually get more return on my money using that money now. I don't know. Right now, I'm personally not taking Social Security. But, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about when I want to do it. Do I want to do it sooner than later? Do I want to continue to work? Do I not want to continue to work? How does it look like? Do I want to fold my Social Security into maybe a pension, have my pension and my Social Security and work? Ooh, I don't know. But I want you to think about it. I don't want you to wait until you're eligible for Social Security or you pushed out. I want you to start thinking about how you want to run your life because it is your money. And you want to think seriously about how you want to use that money and when you want to receive it. Now, you listen to everybody have experts. Susie Orman tells you different things. Everybody has different ways. Don't take it before you need it. Why not wait until? I don't know. you know, I, I don't know, but I do know that you need to start thinking about it before it's time to think about it. I know that this is the time to get advice, ask people questions, ask your friends, ask your relatives, ask them questions, these questions, so you know when to get in. When do you want to start? I really was surprised at how many of people I know are already getting Social Security. I was really actually shocked. But what made them do that? And they have different reasons based upon their personal needs and the viewpoint of the world and where the money situation's going and how they want to handle things. And I had to just take a deep breath and just think. Now I had to think different because what some of these people were telling me really made good sense. Some of it are making me think, people I would not think thought that way are thinking a little bit different. And these are not people who I would say need the money. Get in, I need the money to pay my bills. No, these are not those people. I mean, I have one of the people who decided they were going to cash in and get their money out, has a pension coming in and they're getting six figures in their pension. Money is not a necessary issue, but they decided based upon various other factors, tax situation, all these other things, they were going to jump in and pull their money out. I don't know, but I do know I want to bring it to the forefront in this channel, and I hope other channels start doing the same thing, is making us think about how we want to live our life, and Social Security is a big part of it. And not everybody, gets Social Security, depending upon if you're in the federal government or some other vindicated things. Everybody's not getting it, but for those people who are, I'm included in that. When do I want to cash out? When do I want to, you know, be part of that process? And then you have the emotional part that says, well, I'm now getting Social Security because now old. Because receiving Social Security, especially if you're a healthy person, not if you have a disability or whatever, says I'm old. And see, that's an emotional kind of thing because, old again is a state of mind and everything else, but some people have that issue. If I take Social Security, then I have to admit I'm old, and or whatever factors that's preventing them from doing it. Or if I get it now, my money is going to be less. I'll get $300 less. I'm not sure what the amount for each time period it is. Again, it's documented. You can look it up. But I really want you to do a deep dive, like I did, like I have to, like I'm doing, is to think about when do you want to collect your Social Security? When do you want to make that plunge? And what that's going to mean for your life. What is it going to mean for your tax base? What is it going to mean for your household? I mean, there's a lot of unanswered questions, but it's better to face it now straight on than to wait until later and you haven't thought about it. You don't know the consequences. You don't know all the ins and outs and different things. The time is now. It's time to look at how much will you be getting at this age versus this age versus this age. What will my tax liability be like? I know that before a certain age, if you get Social Security, you only can make a certain amount of money. After a while, you're reaching diminishing return. So a lot of people cut the hours. If they're working, they cut the hours so it doesn't affect the money they're getting. And again, you got to think about it. Well, am I making more in Social Security getting this? than I would if I just worked. And maybe I should delay my Social Security. And a lot of people are getting their husband's Social Security or other factors. So there's a lot of factors that go into that decision. But it's time to think about it now. Think about it before it happens. Analyze, get your information, get that power, educate. We want to make sure we're making an educated decision, not a panic decision, not an emotional decision, but an educational decision. When are you going to take your Social Security? Is it now? Is it later? Is it at retirement age? Is it as soon as you're eligible? I don't know. Think about it. Anyhow, please like and subscribe. Kind of like getting you these kind of things to kind of make your mind work and wonder. Like and subscribe. Thank you.